Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are all doing good and having fun pulling for Natsu and Lucy, or if you are pulling for them, hopefully you're getting some early copies. And honestly, if you haven't pulled for them yet, I can't really recommend doing it. I'm so disappointed in these heroes. I really haven't found any good PvE use for them aside from AFK stage pushing. They're not really doing good in Dream Realm. Maybe there's a boss or two that they will be good on, but I can't suggest pulling a hero just because it does good against a boss or two in Dream Realm. That's not enough. I can't recommend pulling them because they're good at AFK stage pushing. We have tons of heroes that are good at stage pushing, so I can't recommend them for that. PvP, and that's what's going to be the focus of today's video. I can't even recommend pulling them for PvP because these two heroes, they're so reliant on their ultimate and getting that out that Dunlinger here just ruins the fight. This beefcake of a hero. He's honestly ruining the meta in my opinion. I honestly wish they would just get rid of this hero or nerf him in some way. I feel like they should make it so that if he's in his ultimate blocking form, he shouldn't be able to just drop his bell at the start of a fight. I know they originally designed him like that so that they could give us a counter to the Aaron Almas combination way back in the day. But we have so many new heroes now that we don't really need to worry about Aaron Almas destroying the PvP meta anymore. So we don't need Dunlinger to be designed the way he is, and he's really just hindering PvP so much. Because he drops his bell for the first 12 seconds of a fight, and not to mention most PvP fights end within the first 10 to 15 seconds of the fight starting anyway. So you have no ultimates going out there, mainly because yeah, he protects one of his heroes and they can do an ultimate, but if your opponent's running Lily May, the Lily May is just going to block that hero's ultimate anyway, and there's going to be no ultimates, and it just makes it so that the only two skills, or the only skills that matter on a hero nowadays, are these two skills and the mythic skill. Other than that, you don't do damage in any other way really, and that's one of the reasons why Athalia is so freaking good. She doesn't need her ultimate whatsoever. Like, you don't need to have her ultimate go off for her to be really good. Most of her damage comes from Vengeance charge, and yeah, I mean, you guys have seen it in my past videos. She's a crazy hero. And this skill does tons and tons of damage. But yeah, you know, the way the meta is, and really there's a lot of different teams that you could do in this game. Like, especially like Siren, for example, he would be a crazy good hero to build teams around. But when Dunlinger's on the server, or your opponents use Dunlinger a lot, these teams that are reliant on ultimates to, you know, synergize and all that kind of stuff, he just ruins it all, and it puts us in this box of really you need to design teams that don't really care about getting an ultimates off. And yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of tired of it. I wish they would just nerf him and change the way his skills work or something. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. That might be a hot take for a lot of you guys, but I'm tired of it. So anyway, what we're going to do today is hop into PvP, and we're going to not use Dunlinger on our team. So let's see if we can find a Traxie here and do a couple fights. And it doesn't look like we're going to get him. Nope. Let's find him. Let's find him though. We'll get him. Actually, before we fight Atraxie on offense, I want to show you guys a successful defensive attempt that I had against Atraxie, where he used P3 Natsu EX20. So it's a really strong Natsu, and I was really hoping it would do better, but let's go ahead and hit replay so we can see how he performs in this match. So he's going to run up here on the side, and he's targeting Athalia because she is obviously the highest damage dealer, and he does get to an ultimate, but he is ignited and on fire, and he's about to die, so he's not gonna really do a whole lot more. But his ultimate that he did get off, it did nuke down two of my heroes really quick. Now he does have a pretty good Paragon advantage against me, but that was still, it showed promise. And yeah, not having Dunlinger out here, because neither of us were running Dunlinger, it made this fight a lot more entertaining, in my opinion. So yeah, the Natsu and Lucy, I swear they have potential as long as Dunlinger's not around to really just ruin the way the the PvP fights work. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and find a Traxie and do a fight. Okay, there he is. I hate when that happens, when I have to waste an attempt, because you know, I don't really like fighting players when they're way lower Paragon. But anyway, we're gonna run Taylene, Athalia, Satrana, Bonnie, and Igor. So the same team I've been running, it's just we're replacing or swapping our Vala out for Taylene. And on my team, this 5th slot is very flexible. I did a video about the flexibility of PvP, or flexibility in PvP, and how important it is. And yeah, I can't stress enough about building a PvP team that can also have, you know, you can put different substitutes in it and it still does its job, but it you know, counters whatever kind of things you're running into. So anyway, we're running Taylene because she has that nice little opening attack where it does some AoE damage, so it's going to hit like all 3 of these guys right here in the front, and that's going to allow them to burn that much faster or catch fire from Satrana's ignition here. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hit battle and see how this plays out for us. Now the challenge here is still trying to kill Cryonaya before she can get to that active, because we don't have a way to block that active. So yeah, we're going to have to kill her quick. She's slowly getting to her ultimate, almost dead. Can we get the kill? Come on. Taylene's getting her active out. There, we killed the Cryonaya, and now we're going to finish up the rest of the heroes on the team. We've got plenty of tombstones for Igor to jump to, and we still have our Taylene and our Lance to do damage. So that's a pretty cool team. I actually really like this team a lot. Adding Taylene to it was a pretty big boost to its power, I think, and its synergy, because she just, you know, having another hero that revives is pretty crazy when you have Igor and Athalia already on the team. So anyway, maybe we can find a Traxie again, see if we can't get another win with this team, get some of our points back that we've been losing over the days. And yeah, let's just go ahead and hit battle again and see if we get the same results. Alright, so yeah, having Cryonaya back here behind this fence it protects her a bit, but she also gains energy very slowly, so it's not necessarily the best thing to do. I have been doing some testing. Oh, this fight's going a little bit worse in our favor. Can we kill? Okay, as long as we kill the Cryonaya, we should be totally good. But yeah, I've tried putting Shamira here behind the fence to see if she could maybe stay protected and get an ultimate out there. And she does actually get very close to an ultimate. However, I need to get her to a higher Paragon level. And if I do that, she'll definitely probably be able to get that ultimate out and do some stuff. So once I get her leveled up a little stronger, I think I'm going to actually focus on her instead of these other heroes that they released. And then we can maybe test her out in PvP, because we still have 12 days on her banner. So there's still a decent amount of time, and there's still like a whole month where we have to pull for these crossover fairy tale heroes. So there's really no need to rush and pull for them right now. Yeah, just be patient, let everybody do the testing that they do, and see if we can't figure something out here. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that the 2 fairy tale heroes, they're just really not good in PvP. Mainly, I mean, they could be. They really have potential, but with Dunlinger in the game, they just it really ruins their potential that they do have, because they're so ultimate reliant and all that stuff. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. I have a link bar, or a loot bar link, in the description. I appreciate all the support you guys have shown me through that. I really appreciate it. Thank you all. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. So please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I really like brownness, yeah. It's yummy. I play games.
sure.